Afternoon, back to the Paladin we go on retail. Talent? Did we forget last time to put one on? What level are we? Yeah, 60, I must have forgot. We must have dinged at the very end. Right, what are we going with? While you're above 85% health, 5% of all damage taken by allies within 20 yards rejected. Why on earth would I want that? I don't want damage on me. What else? Divine protection increases healing taken. Let's go with that. It's tricky to find ones now. What else was I going to do? I'm sure there was something else I was going to do. Retrieve 6 servitor cards. We're running out of time walking, so we'll queue for one of those. Shadowlands. Oh, I got some questions up as well. I used to do this when I used to stream. I used to have like would you rather WoW questions. So I've got some up on the side I've not looked at, and then I'll go through them. Gets you thinking. If you don't like this idea, just let me know in comments. I won't bother in the future. But I always used to quite like doing it while I was streaming. You just ask ChatGPT 50 would you rather WoW questions. And then the first one's, would you rather play one class forever or one spec forever? So obviously that's a bit of a stupid one really, because if you're picking a class, you can obviously go 3. Whereas if you're picking Ret, then you can only do that. So it's like sort of almost the same thing, but one's miles better than the other. So I'd pick one class. Granted, the answer would still be the same. If I was playing retail and I could only play one class forever, it would be Paladin. If we were doing it in TBC, one class. I mean, at the moment I'm playing 2 I'm playing the Warlock I'm recording, and I'm playing the Rogue that I'm not. So what would I pick if I could only do one? Maybe the Rogue. That's nice, isn't it? Log on straight away and we got a couple of sneaky little items. I must have just completely forgot to open these. Would you rather never use mounts or never use flight paths? Never use flight paths. I'm trying to think of both versions of the game. On this one, definitely. On TBC. Now let's think this through. Because at the moment, I've only got a ground mount. I think if this was on TBC, and if I only had the choice between ground mount or flight paths, I think I would go with flight paths. I think I'd rather have that. Because otherwise getting from that zone to zone would be a nightmare, having to continuously do that. Whereas if it was flying or that, I would rather have the flying than the flight paths. It's just funny, given the last episode. Would you rather only level through quests or only through dungeons? Which I was obviously slagging off the people who do dungeons. Easy. Much rather level through questing. The dungeons don't bother me in the slightest. When I logged off earlier, my mate messaged me saying, oh God, do you fancy a dungeon later on? And I was like, yeah, I can do, but I'm really not bothered. The thing is, he's actually playing a feral tank at the moment from what he showed me from the picture. So it does make it a lot easier that I can just log on, he can tank so we can find groups. Arsenal kick off in a minute. I'm quite happy with the lineup. I was always going to be fairly happy, to be fair. There isn't really anyone in our squad where I'd look at and think, why is he playing? But it looks the sort of lineup which should get goals. We just need to win. To be fair, it doesn't really matter how we do it, but the more goals you score, the bigger the confidence it is throughout the squad, I would say. My workout was alright earlier. I tried that new mobility routine that I said I was going to do. I literally just made it up this morning. So it was Cossack squats with a kettlebell. Then we had... as if I can't really remember already. What was the other ones? Oh, Jefferson curls. So you get a box, you stand on top of it, and then you get whatever weight you want or a kettlebell and lean forward. So you're stretching your hamstrings. Then we had getting a cable, tying it to the bottom of my leg, and then lifting my leg up to the side. These are all exercises I want to improve my kicking ability. It was weird though, because I was doing that, and I would have thought my right would have been better than my left, given that my right round kicks I can kick higher. But it wasn't. My left was better, which didn't make any sense, because normally my left front round kicks I can't get that high, but my right I can, so that was weird. But that was a good exercise. I could feel that after, so I think that's going to be a good one for getting the kicks better. And then the last one was what's called a 90-90 sit-up. So you get your legs in like a, almost like a swastika type position. But obviously a swastika get-up wouldn't be a good name for it, would it? So you get in that position, seated on the floor, and then you literally just raise yourself up. So that was the leg ones, and then I did like upper body stuff. I'm quite hot now, I'm not to take jumper off. So I was quite happy with how that went. My problem is never finding, like not doing the mobility stuff, it's just finding the right exercise to do. It's easy for me to stay consistent with things, so once I get something, and if I know it'll work, I can easily stick to it. So I'll do that twice a week, see how I get on with that. Mixed in with obviously like cardio, bag work and what have you. I'll see what I feel like tomorrow, if I'm going to do cardio on the bike or if I'm going to go on the bag. Still can't use this hand though. This queue's taking some time. That might run out. We've got 7 minutes until we get in, say. So that'll be 18 minutes left on there. So we'd have 18 minutes to do the dungeon for that to stack. Might be alright. Depends on which dungeon it is. Don't really know too much about the Shadowlands ones, I don't think. Some of them I do. I've said in the past, I can't remember if I did them all during Shadowlands. I'm not sure what I know I did a lot of PvP because I got everything maxed out that you can upgrade with Honor, but whether I did, what's it called, Mythics, I can't remember. It was BFA that I did that. Dragonflight was just a complete skip pretty much. What other question? Would you rather never use auction house or never trade with players? Never trade with players, easily. I can't remember the last time I traded with a player on this game. The hell? Would you rather only play solo or only play in groups? Only play solo. Would you rather lose transmogs forever or lose mounts forever? I'm presuming that means if I can't use them, then I'd rather lose transmogs. Because I want to be able to mount places. I haven't got as many good ones as I would have thought, transmogs, anyway. Let's go in there and get that. Would you rather play retail or only play classic any era? Ooh. Now that's a question, isn't it? Well, that's a tricky one. Because retail keeps going forward. Whereas if I'm only playing one version of era, it obviously stays the same. So by that logic alone, I would have to go with retail. Because let's say I was playing Wrath, which is the one I would pick probably. That's going to get tiresome after a while. And the fact that I also make content as well, I couldn't just do it on that forever, could I? Like, I'd run out of stuff to do, whereas on retail, with it going continuously forward, I'm always going to have new things to make for it. So it would have to be that. Good one though. Would you rather only do PvE or only do PvP? We're going to say this is systems, because obviously questing is classed as, technically I would call it PvE, but we'll say at end level you can only do one of those. Right, we'll have to split this one. In the classic versions of the game, I'd rather only do PvP, But in retail, I would rather only do PvE. Because obviously you've got delves, and that's pretty much was my go-to for this expansion. I feel like I'm lost. I don't know whether I am or not. So I would go with that. You can see why I quite like doing these questions while I was streaming. Right, is that both done? We've nearly got this character all the way to max level, just in Silverpine Forest. Would you rather never do daily / world quests again, or never do raids again? I don't really do much of either, if I'm honest. I'll go with never do dailies and world quests, because obviously when the new expansions come out, I will do Raid Finder on the new ones to see what they're like. Is this the Ravendreth one? I think I quite like this one. Oh, it looks different, I think. I don't need that, but I'll accept the quest. Yeah, I like the sort of like vampire gothic type look. As good as like TBC is, I don't know, there's just, it's just so much easier. Time goes so much quicker when I come on and record on retail. Just being able to do stuff like this. Just log on, do like a dungeon within 11 minutes we've been on, and straight into one. It's just so good. I mean, if I did put the effort in, I suppose I could get a group on TBC, but I'd have to run to it and like message people. There's this, boom. Queue while you're leveling, and then you're there. Straight in. No messing about. What have we got with us anyway? That looks like a warrior. It's not. Paladin, Shaman, Hunter, DK. Bit of a varied group. This reminds me of Blackrock Depths. You know when you're at the top and you're fighting that dragon and you can look over the side. I think it's Blackrock Depths I'm thinking of. We'll check the score after this. It's going to be difficult for me not to check. I'm like gutted as well because I have a feeling today is going to be a good game for some reason, and I can't watch it. It's just, I don't know whether it's the line-up or what, but I have a feeling it's going to be goals. It's going to be a good one. Could be completely wrong. Could end up getting beat. That'd be an absolute nightmare if that was the case. I have to admit, when I was walking back from the gym, I thought, I could have a couple of sneaky drinks, couldn't I? And put a few bets on and record this. And I thought, no, don't be silly. Don't be doing that. That's not going to make your guts any better, is it? It was tempting, but I didn't. It's fun, to be fair, having a couple of drinks and logging on playing WoW. Not a healthy thing to do, but a fun thing to do. Where's he gone? Shouldn't he really stand at the side here? What do I know? Just keep an eye on my health. Right, we'll use stun. Whether that worked or not. Stun the odd one or two. Like, situations like now, some of the talents would be handy, the group ones, but predominantly I'm on my own, aren't I? So I don't really need all those talents that benefit other people. Right, we'll have a proper look at that after. Are you just going to carry on running, or what's the crack here then? Get out of that. I wasn't a goblin before, was it? I'm sure they had different things on before, because I said it looked like a warrior. I'm sure they had some sort of Wrath of the Lich King style helm on them. And now they look different. Now they're a little goblin. A female one. Bizarre. I wanted to as well to go back and watch that clip of me earlier where I was on the Warlock and we took on quite a lot at once. I was going to watch that. I'm going to do it after this if I remember. And see if it was as good in reality as it was in my head. Probably not. Let us begin. How long have we got? Can't see. Oh god, is it? Oh, 15 minutes. Oh, what's he doing to me there? It's an ugly looking thing, isn't it? He might be looking at me thinking the same. Saying that I'm a blood elf, so I doubt it. Blood elves and night elves are the most attractive races, aren't they? By far. Then I suppose you'd have to go with human. Just the last one? I don't know.
How dare you interrupt my research?
I don't even know.
My patience is wearing thin.
What'll be good when Midnight comes out is when we're leveling up, we won't even have to do randoms either. Like if we fancy just doing one, we can do the follower ones and then just pick a different one each video. Go through all the new ones at our own pace. And sort of get to explore them. I mean, might not do that, but the option's there at least. On retail. I'll look at those questions in a minute. Rise of Supremacy. What does that do then? Do you have to do these for something? I saw him doing it. Right, bubble. Combat res him. Res then? I like how he says res please when he already had it on him. No thank you then, no? Alright, fair enough. Let's put it.
Quickly, mortals. Escape with Sorali.
So, this is the prize you seek. It will never leave this prison.
Thank you, no probs. Where you going? I don't think I've done this place before. I think it's different. We'll soon find out once I kill that one. Right, 12 minutes. Should be right. So I don't necessarily need that buff on, do I? But once you've got it on, it's nice to have it. don't know which Paladin will level. Not him. When we're doing midnight. 'Cause I feel almost like I should do my other one that's already 80, which was technically my main throughout what I was in. But I don't even know if there's a reason why it should be. Like, because it doesn't really matter. Like, you get the brand new professions in the new expansion. So it doesn't really matter if you say it had professions now and then we go on to the next one. Because it's a whole new system which has to start from the beginning. It's not like on, say, Classic where it matters because it goes to 350. It's a whole brand new one, isn't it? Like a different subsection. Do you not have to take that round to there then? That boss? Because it says it's over there. I'm sure we maybe did do this before and someone took it, just ran straight to there. I don't know. I'll check all that stuff after. Right, I'll put Blessing of Freedom on them to speed them up a bit. I think you just run and kill. Lightning. Is he doing anything yet? Dread Volley. And I'll keep on running. I don't know what sort of race that is. Dreadlords, is it? No, it can't be. Then again, the Dreadlords look different. They got corrupted by the Legion, didn't they, some of them? On purpose, sort of, though. They were still working for the jailer. But they took in whatever Legion powered. So they look different. Was it Nazrazim and Tichondrius and all them dafties? Why do you keep running for me? Stand here. The depths will take you all. Bloody hell, he loves it, doesn't he? Really, he's going for them instead this time. Got quite a lot of health, hasn't he? I don't know whether we're doing something wrong. Like me in particular, since he keeps charging at me. Like whether I'm meant to move him to a certain area or something. Who knows? Not me. I wonder if I'd stand him there, would that do out? I think it maybe did. Because all of a sudden seemed to end. And I thought it was just pure chance. Right. Do I want execution? Hmm. Two on this side. What's that? Damage taken reduced by up to 10%. Increasing your health. That's good. I'll go with that. What else did we get? We got a few bags, didn't we? Well, that's obviously better. Have I got another one? Those legs are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. I know that song's boots. Right, so let's quickly check the score, shall we? It's 0-0. Probability Arsenal wins 72%. Sunderland really making things difficult, but I didn't expect the game to be this open, this early. There is space for Arsenal to spot if we can get our final third. Arsenal are picking up the pace. Fulham lead against someone. I don't think Gabriel Jesus has done anything to be a starter. Kai Havertz clutch. I don't know what he's done something good there. Right, let's get out of here then. And that puts us back up to 3 hours. Would you rather have infinite gold but no gear drops, or infinite gear drops but always broke? Infinite gear drops. We need to vendor, don't we?
What is it?
Get rid of all this. I don't know why I'm looking at it as if I'm going to put in stuff on the auction house. I'm just going to be selling all of it. I'm not bothered by the deviate fish or all that. Can't see anyone buying this stuff. Moist cornbread. Lovely and moist.
I have no time for games. What are we if
Deliver
not
that.
slaves to this torment?
Another level. Love it, don't we? What was I going to do there? Would you rather always be stuck in combat or never be able to enter combat unless attacked first? Never be able to be in combat unless attacked first, because then I'd just go close to them and then they'd attack me. Whereas always being stuck would be a nightmare. Your health regen would be awful. You'd never be able to mount up. Would you rather your Hearthstone is set to 2 hours or you can't set a Hearthstone? So you sometimes get stupid questions like that, because that's why would you not have one set? Oh, there's that auctioneer one. I've seen that for a while. When that first came out, they were everywhere.
I am forsaken. Hello.
Let's have a look what's on the shop at the moment. Mounts. I wouldn't want that. That sort of suits though. That bird on the right goes with the gear I'm wearing at the moment, doesn't it? £30. 17, 18. Mental. I got that one, but I don't know how. I think it must have been for the 6 months thing. That reminds me of Final Fantasy for some reason. Hey, look, because I've got some of these. I don't know whether it's like every 6 months. We were on that not long ago. No, I definitely don't buy them, that's for sure. What's that? Looks like a Pokemon. Looks like something Eevee would... What's it called? Evolve into. If you use a Firestone. What does she evolve into? What's it called? There's Vaporeon. Jolteon. What's the F one? I was going to say Flameon. But that's not right. What's it called? Embryon? There's quite a few of those. They were quality, the first Pokemon. Unreal games. So if they made that like an actual adult type game, that could do really well. Would you rather be permanently disarmed or permanently silenced? Silenced. Because I always play like melee characters. I couldn't be disarmed. Would you rather have your UI reset every login or your keybinds reset every login? Well, like we all know the answer to that, don't we? It'd obviously be keybinds because I don't bother. Let's have a look on the adventure guide. See what suggested content is. That's because I set that as Wrath. That's why they're all popping up. Misfit Dragons. What the hell's that about? Professions. Twilight Ascension. Wasn't really bothered about doing that. I mean, we did it on the Demon Hunter, the starter quest for that, and then flew across to here. I think that's why they're available. Because we did it on the other one. I don't think they were beforehand. Could be wrong there, though. Would you rather your camera's always zoomed in or zoomed out? Depends how far we're talking. I will do it and see. This is as far as zoomed out as we can go. Touch stuff for a little bit and see what we think. My first thought then was the old Commandos for the PC. That was a solid game, that. I think you were a Marine. But at the moment, I'd choose this. Zoomed all the way in. Oh, this is a nightmare. Because of all the effects. I couldn't play like that. That'd do my eyes in. Would you rather always have low FPS in raids, always lag in PvP? Low FPS. Couldn't be doing with lagging in PvP. And just die. What else we got there? Right, we'll go across to that. Would you rather only use default UI or only use add-ons? Default UI. We've got no choice soon, I think. Stop that. And that. And that. That's so good, isn't it? Having like that many stuns. I thought he was going to get one off away there, but he didn't, did he? We stopped him. They should have done something with this, really. This could be used for something in Classic Plus. What? I don't know. There's a lot of areas which you think they could do something with. I don't know where Dalaran actually is during Vanilla. Because it moved to North Rend. But moved from where? Because it's not here. I don't know where it's meant to be. Would you rather never jump or never strafe? Strafe. Never strafe anywhere, do I? Would you rather always have durability at 1% or always have bags nearly full? Bags nearly full. I couldn't have everything at durability at 1% because I had to continuously repair. Either way, it's going to be an issue. Would you rather only walk or only run? No slow movement ever. Only run. Easy. I mean, it'd be different if it was in real life. But then again, how often do I actually run anywhere? Never. Even when I'm fighting, you're not running.
What is it? Remember, patience.
Another one. Right, where are we going? That one looked decent, didn't it? Melee and range attacks receive 111 damage each time they strike you, so we'd need to go there. Thing is, the healing taken's a bit daft. I suppose it's useful for when we're doing dungeons.
What do you require?
Oh, we've got some bags there.
The living.
Right. Back down to there. Would you rather live in Orgrimmar or live in Stormwind? Now, come on. We all know the answer to that, don't we? Let's check the score again, shall we? Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Jesus. 31st minute. Saliba's been booked. Can't say out. Yellow card for Saliba. Booked for bringing someone down. Could be wrong, maybe it's not a goal for games. A game for goals. That's right. It sounded weird though. I quite like that picture. I had it as the last one though, but it just looks good, doesn't it? There they are, traitors.
We are the Forsaken.
You'll see why soon.
Anyone who stands in our way.
If you don't already know.
Roll home.
Two of him. There's one there, one here.
Strength.
Weird.
Loktar.
Why is there two? That's odd. There's been a glitch in the Matrix. We're going to have agents after us. That's a great film, that Matrix. Pretty sure the two people who created it, though, are like two trans people now. Which is a bit odd. I watched the fourth one of that. Was it last year? I don't really know what I thought of it. It's sort of like, meh. I like the idea of a fourth one coming out. So I don't know whether they're doing one after. I think they did plan on doing like another trilogy, but I'm not sure. Would you rather only question calendar or only question Eastern Kingdoms? Again, anyone who's watched me before knows the answer to that one. I mean, look where we are. Eastern Kingdoms. That's a nice picture, I know. What are you doing, idiot? Oh, that stupid thing on there, it spoils it when I zoom in. I don't know which one it is. I guess it's that. Tremor shards. I'll need to take that off from my thumbnail. Would you rather be stuck in the Barons chat forever or trade chat forever? Barons. More interesting to read. Trade chat's just people selling boosts, isn't it? Blue Drake. This is an old one. Wrath of the Lich King, I think. First Drakes that came into the game were TBC though, with the Nether Drakes. Still hold up those mounts, I think. I can't quite remember what to do. I'm sure it was some sort of daily quest with eggs. In Shadowmoon Valley. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody makes me feel this way. Do 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 do. Nearly done, folks. One more. I have to admit that would probably be, if I had to pick an animal I absolutely would not want to fight, that would be number one. Granted, obviously there'd be things on par which you've got no chance of killing. Lion, tiger, any sort of leopard, but this one scares me the most. Would you rather always have a random companion pet out or always a random toy effect on your companion pet? Because I don't know what the toy effect could be. It could be something well annoying. Do I have to go in there? Yeah. A mate who runs the other channel with me is a bit pissed off that the video that he's done's not got very many views. Which, it is annoying, like. You spend hours on something they don't get them, but it just seems to be the way at the moment. You just have to do the best work you can, and then just put it out there and hope something does well. That's all you can do for anything in life, isn't it? Just do the best you can and hope for the best and just keep at it. And it's building the good habits, which is the main thing, and being in the mindset of someone who's creative. Better to be thinking of scripts to be doing, or whichever endeavour it is you're doing, than thinking about negative stuff. Like all the classic Andes that we chat about. I don't know who the big retail creators are. Everyone always seems to be classic, don't they? I don't know whether there is one. Then again, sometimes on my analytics it'll say whoever watches my stuff, it shows me what other content creators to watch, and I'll look and I'll think, who on earth's that? Like, and they could be quite big as well, like quite a few thousand, and I've never heard of them. Which you would have thought I would have done, like, at some point come across their stuff, but no, sometimes I haven't. I try not to watch other people's stuff though. Like, on the one hand you'd think, well, shouldn't you to get ideas? Yeah, but I don't want ideas coming from anyone else other than my mind. Because it's easy then to subconsciously copy what they've done, and I don't want to do that. There's a lot of whistling going on. I remember when I first got into YouTube, like, one of the things that people said was to sort of, what you do is you copy other people, what they do well, but just try and do it better. I don't want to do that. I just want to do what interests me to the best of my ability. What's this? In another dimension. That's often been said about me, that. Would you rather always hear the dark portal sound or always hear murloc noises? Absolutely no chance would I want to always hear murloc noises. I can't even think of what the portal sounds like, but it would definitely be that. This is a good way to sort of create more zones, this, without having to create more zones. Like, having things like this. Sort of like if you had like a Stranger Things upside down. So you could have the same zone, but then different. Sort of how they've done this, but more extreme. You could have that as some sort of baddie in the expansion. And then all the zones are slightly different. Like, you could have it literally like the Stranger Things, so it's like all like covered in... I don't even know what I would say it's covered in. Vines. It looks like a vine's made of blood though. Sort of like War of the Worlds. How many of these got to get killed? Was it 20? Yeah. See, this flies by compared to TBC. Does also depend what mood I'm in. I've been quite good mood the last 2 days. No, sorry, not the last 2 days. Yesterday and the day before was dreadful, wasn't I? But today I've been... So I'll probably go back to work on Monday. Don't think I need any more time. I think mentally I'm ready. I mean, if you go off with stress, you can go off for ages, can't you? Some people go off for months. Mine would be, what, 3 days? Within 3 days, I managed to turn myself round, which would be a good achievement, from sitting in the toilet at work with my head in my hands in tears to back to work straight away. Granted, mine's triggered more from my colitis though, so it's not even like I can do anything about it. It's like the hormones in me just trigger, and then boom, I just can't help it. Like with other people, it's not like that. I've never had it that bad before, to be fair. Like, this looks like it could one-shot me. I was thinking of Final Fantasy VII, where people use that enemy skill, death sentence, and that big skull comes and closes its mouth on you. I think you've got a minute before you get sudden death. Right, come on. We'll gather some more up. These do seem to be alright for attacking wise, but... Do we have to kill these before I've done that one, or can I do this one first? Yeah, I'll have to do this one first. And then we go over there. Ah, crap. Don't attack more than one caster at once. Because you're not actually attacking them both at the same time. What on earth is he doing there? What is going on, look? Look at those little things. Would you rather... Oh, no, I've done that one. Would you rather permanently be in a raid group or permanently in a guild you can't leave? Permanently in a guild you can't leave? Why on earth would I want to permanently be in a raid group? I couldn't be able to complete quests. You can't do quests in a raid group, can you? Saying that, you might be able to actually in retail now. You didn't used to be able to. Two more. Satchel, we'll open that. Slap that there. What the hell is that? Leave a kicking aftertaste. Does that wonder what happens when I attack them? So am I just walking with fire on me then? These are some random little things we get. Why is he summoning those and they don't do anything? Now you are surrounded... What does that say? By wolf horde. What will you do? Where can you run? That seems to be the most pointless thing ever. Because they're not even attacking me. And now we complete this one. And then we go over to this. Would you rather have one bag slot or one bank tab? One bank tab. So some people probably stack the bank tabs, but if we're in retail, you can have miles more of these. Right, we just need to attack him, don't we? And then like eventually he gets overwhelmed, I think. Destroy arcane fiends near him. Right, so I'll do that and then the fiends come. And that must release some energy onto that, I'm guessing. Don't know. We'll see, won't we? You will not succeed, monster. Oh, but I will. That is where you are mistaken. What's he trying to do anyway? We will never give up. You might as well, kid. You might as well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The army to the alliance will march upon your bones. I don't think so. Lordaeron belongs to the Alliance, you only declared inevitable. It's not belonged to the Alliance for a long time. I think King Tyrannus was in charge. Ta-da! We did it. Nearly half time. Come on. Come on, boys. One 0 Zubermendi. Get on. Football surgery from Zubermendi. Gabriel Jesus, you cannot be offside there. Zubermendi producing an exquisite strike. Penalty twice now, but the flag goes up for offside. Jesus was just off. Shouldn't have been off by the sounds of it.
I've no time for games.
Right, got. Right, I know we've got quests, but I've also got that one to hand in. What's that one? That one first.
Loktar, be safe.
Would you never be able to swim or never be able to breathe underwater? Both pointless, not really, then. Never be able to breathe underwater. I think. I don't really know. Never really go in the water anyway. I always avoid those quests to do my head in. Right, with this one, do I have to have the fire thing out then? I think I do. 'Cause normally, the icon is sort of shown to you on retail, but this time it won't be because we need to throw it in there. I think. Slap it there. Priowood Village, isn't it? Yeah. I'll do the thumbnail after. I was just thinking then what shall I have it as, but I'll sort it after I've done it. Just fly to wherever and get one of. Cause this place would be quite nice to do it of. Right, one in here. I love places like this.
I haven't got all day.
Same sort of aesthetic as the ruins of Gilneas, isn't it? Didn't used to be though. This is all changed, isn't it? This place compared to what it used to look like. It didn't have this look to it. It was more solid stone like SFK. This I probably prefer though. If it had the classic graphics though, I do like those ones better.
What now?
What level are we? Yeah, right, yeah. 2 modern and 70. Well, 1 in a second.
I am forsaken.
Ta-da! Don't know if I want that. That gets rid of that though. Rescued, right. One more, let's have a look in these buildings. See if there's one upstairs. Oh, have we done it? I don't know whether we'll be able to do these. I think it might. Well, as soon as we turn 70, the quests become pointless, don't they? It says 71, but I'm sure it massively lowers itself. See, now that Midnight's going to be out, I think this should take you all the way up to level 80. These zones. If you want, I think you should have the choice. I get why, in terms of lore-wise and the modern systems and stuff, why you need to do the thingy ones. Say, no, actually, no, I don't. Because you don't... You can level through the War Within zones and not even touch all that. I think you should just be able to level up wherever you want to max level. Like, if it's TBC, vanilla, why not? I don't like leveling in Khazalgar. I think it's crap. Whoa. We're taking a lot of damage here. Right. Right, get away. Get away! Right, stun those two, and then we'll kill this one. And then we can go back onto these with our shield. Lovely. Right, we just need the battle plan. Surely one of these will have dropped it. No?
I hope you enjoyed your time
See?
living in the past.
I bet this gives like 1,000 XP or something now. Oh no, it's still not too bad. As if that's not dropped. It surely drops from one of them, doesn't it? It's not like on the side or out. Because, yeah, when you hover over them, it says battle plan. We've killed loads. So if it's not dropped. Yay! Got it. Right. The battlefront. I haven't got that thing on about. No, that's not what I was thinking of. I was on about this. I think that came off a while ago. Can I just sort of skip them? So the Banshee Queen has sent assassins. My lady. Lorna, is that how you greet old friends? Got a message on WhatsApp. I wonder if this is my boss. No. You would betray your kingdom out of spite. Blah, blah, blah. Increased ground speed by 100%. Increased flight speed by 420. What a crazy amount that is. I think in TBC they shouldn't have had flight mounts. I think they should have just increased the ground speed. You'll have to kill me, die. Do we have to attack her? Guess that's a yes. Work of Ashes becomes thingy, doesn't it? Yeah. Up there, look. Avenging Wrath. So that means I can get Avenging Wrath every whoa, bloody hell. Took off loads every 30 seconds, whereas the cooldown on it before was what? Minute and a half, something like that. Right, you pick her up then. And we fly back there. Would you rather only eat, drink to heal, or bandage to heal? Eat, probably. Don't know why, but
We are the Forsaken. We
food,
will
isn't it?
slaughter
Like a bit of
anyone
grub.
who stands in our way.
There she is. You can't do this quickly, otherwise it disappears. Onward, Shepherdin. We will beat back the Alliance dogs. What does that say? And secure Lordaeron for the Forsaken for the Horde. We've already got Lordaeron now. So we don't need to secure Lordaeron, we have it. Lay down arms and surrender. I will leave your cities in dust and your lives in ruin. Look at them shepherding, they scurry like rats, veering headlong for their doom. Surely Crowdley and Bloodfang can see the futility in this. To the Grey Men Wall, we will force their hand. Of course, my lady. Get rid of that. So what is it that's causing that thing around me then? Because that other one's gone. I don't want it on because I want to take a picture. That music's playing. Sylvanas' Lament. Oh, it's too many in that. Is it that one? Yeah. Don't know which I want. Ooh, that's a nice image. That in the background, look. Problem is, dialogue's nowhere. We'll have that bad boy, won't we? Stand still. Stop. There we go. Goodbye. They take a while chatting. Would you rather always be friendly with neutral mobs or always be attacked by neutral mobs? That's a good one. Friendly, maybe. Because that could get out of hand. Because that means absolutely everything that's not on your side attacks you. That could be a bit annoying. Would you rather only wear greens forever or only wear mismatched gear visuals forever? Would have to go with mismatched. As much as that annoy me, because obviously I love a transmog, don't I? Are we cracking on or what? Would you rather transmog randomly changes every zone or your mount randomly changes every summon? Well, we'll have to go with mount because I've literally got that macro down there. Let's have a look at these. I'll kill her in a sec. Oh, spider. Do I have to do something? No. See that he shot her in the back. Lady Sylvanas dies. Dead. You scum. Killed Lady Sylvanas of all people. Don't worry, my lady, we will avenge you. Lord Walden down. Mr. Godfrey. Fall back, brothers, to Shadowfang. This land will quiver. It's where she gets rezzed. They sacrifice themselves to bring her back from the maw. Something to do with how much power. To bring up someone of that much power, that much needs to go down. I think. Oi! Where have you gone? I've got a quest to hand in here. Don't just piss off. I wonder if she's back. Right, I'll fly through here and then come back. Whoop, Jesus. I reckon she'll be over there. So if she's just done that, she disappears. I think she'd be over there, but I don't know. Let's have a look if she's back over in this little gazebo bit. No. It says there, look, on the map. Well, she just disappeared. She returned. Useless. Stupid thing. Right, we'll call that there for today. So we did 10 levels. So that's follows the sort of theme that we've been doing, doesn't it? We've got the thumbnail so I can just teleport to Orgrimmar. That was quite fun, that. I'll be back to this tomorrow. Whether I do the same again, one Warlock, one Paladin, just depends on how I feel tomorrow morning, doesn't it? Enjoy your weekend.